Hey guys, what's up? It's Samantha, and I haven't done this in months, so I feel very, very rusty, but I'm finally doing a spread in my memory keeping planner. I would ideally like to have this planner done before I go to the SBC planner party in a month, so we'll see if that happens. But I'm using this kit from Scribble Co. that I cannot for the life of me remember the name of, and I pulled in a ton of champagne foil from Rose Colored Days. That's where the weekend banner's from. And then I also was using the first Galaxy bow washi from Simply Gilded. It probably is my favorite Simply Gilded washi. That's one of my favorite colors, and I thought pulling in the blue instead of a gray worked really well with this kit because there is like that stormy blue in there. And then I also pulled in the white with champagne and then the like charcoal gray with champagne 5mm bows for my sidebar. So I'm gonna be honest, I made up what I wrote on the habit trackers because I didn't even fill in the habit trackers for this week in my main planner. I went through a bit of a planning slump in the spring, which is kind of when I stopped filming videos, and so that was part of why I stopped doing the memory keeping, was because I hadn't done the last 2 weeks of March in my actual planner. And I felt like I needed to do that first, and yada, yada, yada. Excuses. But here we are. So the two things I chose to mark for this week, I used a Toffee Bananas shelf sticker to mark that I built all of my rainbow bookshelves. I have a picture on my Instagram if you want to go check that out. And then this week I was also obsessed with listening to the Wicked soundtrack, and I was able to find some Scribble Co. Elphaba and Glinda munchkins from a sampler, which has worked out real well because I love the Wicked soundtrack and I hadn't listened to it in a while, and I was just all about it this whole week. So just going through, putting down my boxes in the way I normally do, nothing wild and crazy, the glitter samplers, all that fun stuff. This was actually a really fun week. I'm glad this is my first week doing a voiceover because I actually remember everything that happened this week, because there were some notable things. Oh, and my head's totally popping into frame on camera. Because sometimes there's weeks where I'm like, I don't really remember doing any of this stuff, but I actually remember all of this. So, so I'm going to go ahead and do all of the deco bits on top. There's a ton of little deco with this kit, so it took forever to put it all down because I didn't have the bigger pieces. It's all just tiny little fiddly bits. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I will be back to go day by day. All right, so on Monday, the first thing I had was work, and I did work a half an hour earlier than usual because I had a meeting with a community group at 8:30, which was in like a building that I was super lost in, and none of the lights were turned on, and it was really creepy, and I was pretty sure I was going to get killed by an axe murderer. I don't know why they wouldn't turn on the lights if they knew that there was going to be like a meeting. I'm just like wandering around in the dark with like 2 emergency lights on. It was real creepy. Joe was also on call on Monday, and then I had an Amazon package and a Target package delivered, and my Target package was my really cool stand lamp that I got delivered, and it's been great. I have it by the sofa. It's perfect for like spotlighting for when I'm reading. So I assembled that night, and then I did film something. I don't know what I filmed, but I filmed something. And then I do actually remember, because I remember assembling the lamp. This was like a really chill me time kind of night. And I watched a bunch of YouTube. I've been on like a big booktube kick recently. And at this point, I was watching through like all of the last 2 years of Peru's Project's videos, like in chronological order from when she moved to Chicago. I watched every video from that to like the current videos. So I was watching a bunch of her videos every night. So I do remember watching a bunch of those that night. And Tuesday I was super tired, probably stayed up too late watching YouTube on Monday, and I read a bunch at work, and then came home and had a YouTube binge. The like icon overlay is from Simply Watercolor Co., and then the YouTube binge sticker is from Station Stickers, and that script is more of like a yellow orange gold, but I didn't care. I was still pulling in like all my gold foil, even though I did champagne gold for the overlays. Oh well. Joe and I ordered pizza this night, and then I had to like unload the dishwasher and do a bunch of dishes and, you know, just fun adult stuff, and the dishes icon, and then also that book icon. And all the stethoscope icons I use in this week are from Magic Prints Co. I do have a coupon code for her. She is my favorite foil icon shop. She is on vacation, I think, right now because she's moving. But when she opens back up, check her out if you haven't already. Her stuff is just, like, perfect. And then this was the night that I went, like, ham on listening to Wicked while I was doing the dishes. I was belting it out while I was washing all of my dishes. And then it was also my friend Caitlin's birthday, and that balloon is from Simply Watercolor Co. So Wednesday, Joe was on call again, and in the morning, I did some editing with my coffee, and that coffee cup is from Moonlight Paper Co., and then the edit and film scripts are from Magic Prints Co., and the film slate is from Mandy Dreams. So I goofed this up. I forgot to put my work label in, so I do eventually, when I come back, I'm going to take out the glitter header, and then I'll move that phone thing down and put my work thing in there, but everything else was the same. I called my mom after work, and then I came home and ate all the junk food, so that Fox and Cactus girl is just perfect for what I looked like that night in my jammies eating junk food, and I had wine, and I watched YouTube, so you know, I'm living my best life. Yeah, and the wine sticker is a Maru from Paper and Milk. And then flip it to the second half of the week. Thursday morning, I had I ended up taking, because I like ran out of space. I ended up taking that tired thing out. But I watched YouTube with my coffee on Thursday morning, and then I worked from 9 to 5. I also forgot to put my work thing in here too, so that's part of why I had to move everything around, which you will see. And then Thursday, I had a super like productive day. Normally after work, I hate running errands because I'm just tired. But I went to Target. I had like a Target pickup. So I went to Target, and then I went and got my car washed, and then I filled up on gas, and then I went into Giant Eagle to pick up some groceries, like all after work, which is 4 errands in one day after work. It's like unheard of for me, I'm just saying. The car sticker is from Planner-esque, I think, and the gas sticker is from Sweet Quiet Design, and the grocery bag is from Planner Kate. And then the Target and grocery scripts are from, they're the new Scribble Prince Co. script version things. I had an Amazon package, and then I came home and had some wine and read, which is like my MO, basically, is every night, like after dinner, having a glass of wine and reading my book. Because all I do is read or watch people talk about books on YouTube or do planner stuff. So super exciting life. Friday I did laundry because I worked Saturday. So Friday I was off, and this was like quite the day. I drove to Columbus to get my hair cut, and then I also scheduled an IKEA pickup because there's an IKEA at Polaris, where it's like on IKEA Way, Gemini, whatever, but it's right next to Polaris off of 71. If you're from the Ohio area, I'm sure you've driven past it because it's the exit's like literally called IKEA Way now. So I get my hair cut, like, if you're familiar with the Columbus area, like at 23 in the 270 like loop. So it's really close to IKEA, and I went to go pick up the IKEA stuff afterwards and like could not fit one of the things in my car, so I had to go return one of the bookshelves. These were like all the bookshelves. I like drove back from Columbus with my knees like basically in my chest. Like I was so jammed forward in my seat because like to get everything to fit in my car, because I have like a sedan, I have like a Sonata, and the back seats fold down, but I had to like scoot my chair up so far. I was like really nervous I wasn't gonna be able to like drive home, and then it was pouring rain the entire way back. So like of course when you have a bunch of stuff in the back seat of your car, it like your car handles differently because there's all this extra weight, and it was like pouring like torrential rain, so everyone was going slower. It took me forever to get home. I was like hyperventilating the entire time. Like I wasn't listening to my audiobook, I wasn't listening to music. I was just like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die because I wanted these bookshelves. Like, this was a terrible life decision. So yeah, this is me like reworking everything after I realized I done goofed. On Friday, that cute phone sticker is from Simply Watercolor Co. The foiled check boxes are from Magic Prints Co. The arrow is from Mandy Dreams. I love her foiled arrows. The hair appointment script is the J. Crew lettering for SPC. Y'all know Munchkins. The Slytherin Girls from Fox and Cactus. And the Little Rain Maru is from Paper and Milk. I really like those rain stickers, especially because we've had a buttload of rain this spring and summer. And like our basement flooded, which will be a whole video. I'm sure you guys saw my stories about that. So I've definitely gotten used. When I ordered them, I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to use these like rain stickers. And I think I've used them like 5 or 6 times already. So, you know, and I'll use them again when I do all my memory keeping, because I haven't done 3 months of memory keeping. So, oop. Yeah. So Saturday I was a hot mess. I was working and I was running late, but I was like, whatever, like, I'm gonna get Taco Bell breakfast anyways. And then I got like all the way to work and realized I didn't have my badge, which has like my building key and like the key to get like to all the back areas of the library, all the staff areas. And so I had to turn around because like on Saturdays we're the only person in our department working, so I like had to turn around and go back home and get my key. I ended up using I think like some vacation time, and I got there like a half an hour late or something. I don't know. I was just like very hectic and could not believe I left my keys. I want to say I left my like lunch or cell phone at home too. Like I did something really stupid. I read all day at work, and then I came home and like binged YouTube. This was like the week of watching a ton of YouTube. I normally don't watch like enough to justify a YouTube binge sticker, and I used it like 3 times this week. So Sunday was kind of like a hot mess day. I did my taxes first thing, which like meh. And then Joe and I built all of the IKEA shelves, because now I have like 5 bookshelves in my dining room. And while we were building them, I accidentally hammered my hand and shattered a couple of my like acrylic dip nails. So I went to go get them fixed, and the girl who normally does my nails was there, and she like had the flu. Like I don't, like, she probably shouldn't have been at work. And so I get really anxious being around sick people. So then I was very, very anxious the rest of the day because I was worried I was going to get sick. I didn't. But, like, I was very, very anxious. So, like, when I get anxious, my, like, go-to routine is, like, making a cup of herbal tea and having, like, Outshine popsicles, especially, like, the kids, the fruit and veggie ones. I think they're, like, really creamy, and they're, like, not so icy. I really, really like those. I, like, can eat a bunch of them at once. So that was, like, my afternoon of, like, chilling out. Plus, we were, like, running around all morning doing, like, building all the shelves and stuff. And then Joe started reading Scythe by Neil Shusterman, which I was very excited about. And he's on Thunderhead right now. But Joe and I read together all Sunday night, and that was really, really nice. And then I realized I forgot to put an overlay on that bottom box down there. So I pulled out another overlay. And then this is the finished spread, guys. There's, like, so much, like, foil on this. It's so shiny. I really, really love how this turned out. This was a good spread to do as, like, a comeback spread. I feel, like, good about this one. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.